Hello, today I'm going to introduce you the Xbox One. Yes, it has been revealed yesterday, and I've watched the whole entire video, and I'm basically going to explain to you what they did. They changed the Xbox from an Xbox into a cable box. Basically, that's what they did. They spent half the video on telling you their new capability with TV. The reason that you play Xbox or video game systems is because you don't want to watch TV, you want to play a game. And yet they have this whole entire feature where you can say, okay, Xbox, go to TV. It's cool and all, but you never have to leave your seat. It's for fat people, basically. And this is what America has as a problem. I know there's going to be a lot of different comments with like that, but, I mean, you have to actually push a button. Now you don't even have to push any buttons. So, I mean, America is going to get fatter and fatter, and we're like kind of the laughing stock of the world with fat people. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the Xbox One. They did nothing with the controller. They moved the X button, the Xbox home button, up a little bit higher, and they put squares instead of triangles by the start and select menu. I'm still going to probably get the Xbox One, but here's what I heard from my friend. I'm not sure if it's 100% correct or not, but they will have a projector system. I'm not sure if he was lying or not, but they said at the end of the video, supposedly. I didn't hear it, but I don't know. They might have that. If they have that, that's going to win over PlayStation by a lot. I like PlayStation's controller a lot better than the Xbox's, but the Xbox has games that I do like on it, and I like playing Xbox. It's just overall. But, I don't know. It'll be a tie. But Xbox One, let me get onto it. Its menu is going to basically be like the same one that you have on now for your 360, except it will be just a bit different, and it'll show your history. So all you people that are watching porn out there, you're going to get caught. Okay. I had to say that just because, I don't know. This is for a mature audience, so don't, yeah. Let's see, new Kinect. Yeah, I'm just reading over a few stuff here. They finally have Blu-ray, which Xbox should have had when PlayStation had it. And the controller looks like it's made out of cheaper material, than it was made out of before. To me, that's what it looks like. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know. They didn't even really explain that much about the controller. They just said, oh, here's a controller, there it is. They didn't explain the specs or anything about that. IGN explained more than they did about it. And that's saying a lot right there. I don't know, but I still might get it just because I like Xbox personally. It's my game that I play a lot. I have PlayStation 3 as well. I don't play it that much because I'm a big Xbox fan, and PlayStation, I think I like the online how it's free, except they don't really have the party system like the Xbox does, and it's a lot more easy to maneuver it. Kinect is going to be a lot more useful in this, I guess you can say. But my concern is I don't live in I don't have a living room. Like, we have a living room, but I'm in my room. This is where I do all my stuff. And I have enough room, yes, but not enough room to play Kinect and jump around and all that. They're gonna have Skype, which I thought they already had that for Xbox 360, but this time it's gonna be even more better. You can actually send messages to people with the Kinect. I just hope the games don't require you to stand in front of it. I mean, there's gonna be some games that are like that, but I mean, look what they did to the Fable series. They kind of ruined it with Fable. Fable the Journey, yeah. That game was terrible with Kinect. I didn't even buy it. And I was a big fan of the Fable franchise. Yeah, I'm kind of getting off track here with the Xbox One. But the graphics for the PlayStation 4 is going to be a little bit better than the Xbox. And, yeah. I'm not sure about the prices, though. They never mentioned that. They said that it will come out this year. So that means it can come out from anytime from 2013 to 2014. Obviously from now to, yeah. You get the point. I should have kind of looked at it a little bit more, but I'm not the biggest fan on Kinect. I'm more of like a a GTA kind of player. The new Kinect has a 1080p sensor, which captures videos at 60 frames per second. So that's what the Kinect you're going to be seeing. So it's going to be in HD. They explained with the new Call of Duty, they're going to actually change the look of the dog and make it more realistic. The games are going to be more realistic. I'm not a big fan of sports games or sports games or racing games. So I'm not. They explained that a lot. They didn't really explain the system that much. They're going to have 15,000 servers online, so there will be no lag. I leave that in quotes at all. So I don't know. They said that there's not going to be any lag. So this is just kind of cutting it smaller for you, so you don't have to like watch the whole entire video. I mean, it explains a lot, but it was kind of a waste of an hour, I guess you can say. It wasn't really that spectacular. It was cool seeing it, but yeah. So like I said before, the Xbox controller looks like it's made out of cheaper material, and the Xbox's home button is up a little bit higher than the other one, which there's completely like no change. PlayStation has a touchscreen built inside the controller now. I do have modded controllers that have like touchscreens in them and stuff like that, but I barely use them. I like using my regular one a lot better, but it's just me. They're actually gonna have a new Halo TV show. 343 announced that, so that's gonna be pretty cool. But like I said, they're changing an Xbox into a TV record or TV system. That's didn't really explain. They just said graphics are gonna be better, and talked a lot about Kinect. And here's what I noticed: parents want to buy games like Kinect games for their children, so that means Xbox is gonna have a lot more squeakers on it, a lot of squeakers, and I tend to get annoyed by them a lot. And yeah, it's just kind of just prepare yourself for that, because this new generation of kids is gonna come here, and then they're gonna get Kinect because their parents think it's more better for children to play Kinect games than playing a PlayStation game, because PlayStation is more darker, I guess you could say, than Xbox. But racist. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you tune in for more videos and episodes of different games, and I might get back to Red Dead Redemption. Yes, I messed up there. Now, you can actually end the video here. Well, you can end it whenever you want, but what I mean is, I'm gonna explain myself now. What my impressions are on it. I don't know. Overall, I like the PlayStation controller, but the Xbox itself. If they made a game system that had the PlayStation controller and the Xbox itself, then that would be pretty cool. They would make like the best game system ever. I recently want to play Conquer, but I gotta get it back from my friend and see if it'll work. Conquer is an old-fashioned game that goes back from Nintendo, but then they made Live and Reloaded. There's a lot of things I can talk about it, but the guy that made it basically made it by himself and 4 other people. This was when Rare was like actually good. Now they make Kinect games. Like I said before, I hate Kinect games. They're just so crappy. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go kick a ball with my foot, but I can't do it outside. Yeah, I'm too fat and lazy to do that. I can't even go outside and kick a ball. Or good old-fashioned basketball, whatever. Or golf. But Conquer was like a mature game, a very mature game that, or immature, I don't know what you could say, but it's funny. You're a drunk squirrel that comes out of a bar. I actually have to end this video soon because I don't want to make it too long. And you're a drunk squirrel that comes out of a bar, and, basically, it's called Conquer's Bad Fur Day, so he has a bad day. He becomes king, though, in that day. But his girlfriend does the, not gonna spoil it for you. Play it yourself. But I might do a series on that. I love Conquer. It was the best game. And I'm actually going to change my Xbox name to Conquer. Something I'm not going to say the last digits because I don't want you guys copying that. but conquer something and because in memory of that game, because that game was the best game ever made, and I'm saying a lot because that game was just amazing. And I have to end this video here, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So let's end it here.